Well, hey there everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. As you see, we'll be doing Sam's Club. This will be a two-part tutorial. As always, if you do like this build and video, please drop a like and comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Now let's get this started. Well, hey there again everyone, welcome back to another video. As you see in this one, we will be doing Sam's Club. Now this is a high request from so many of you for a very long time. I hope that you all appreciate this. Give it a like and comment down below. Now real quick before we start on this build and foundation right in front of me here, real quick I want to show you how I have mine laid out, the entrance, the parking lot and everything like that, because a lot of you always ask how I have that in my videos on my builds. Now remember, yours does not have to be exactly like mine. I cannot stress that enough. So many of you want yours perfectly exactly like mine. Use mine as an example and inspiration. Now I'm on the PS5, so Bedrock version. I'm using the Modern HD texture pack. Alright, so some of these blocks I'll be using throughout this build. You may not have, that's okay. Use whatever blocks that you want, just make it look good. Try to match the same colors as I have. So right here on my entrance, as you see, it's at a incline because my build up here is a couple blocks higher than my road right here, okay? So that's what I have here. Now right over here on this entrance is the exact same, alright? Real simple. Now we have another entrance right here, which is a much wider entrance, and this here is only for the 18-wheelers and large vehicles for the delivery. So it's going to come along the side of this parking lot right here and to the back. Now right here we have the only trucks written in the pavement. Again, that is from the road add-on. Again, you don't have to have everything that I have, just make it look good. Alright, now over here we have another little entrance area for later on in the future. I have something over here, and then along this side of Sam's Club I'll have Tire Lube and Express here, and then back there is a shipment area and some other things back there, but we'll get to that later on. Now, the parking lot is the exact same parking lot as I used in the Lowe's build tutorial. Also, the same parking lot as I've done a time-lapse video on the transformation. So just go on my channel and you can see the size, templates, and everything like that on my transformation video on the parking lot. So that's what I used on that. Now, let's go ahead and get started on the foundation right here. Now like I said, this is a very high request, so I hope that you all enjoy this. Now as you see right here, we have the black blocks and white blocks. Alright, so use these blocks here, it'll be easy to count. Alright, now these are going to be the main blocks down here that I'll be using. I'll be using other blocks, but these are the main blocks. And let's go through these real quick. We have here the foundation size. Now this is a rough number because I don't really know how your sidewalk is going to be on your build. Now this 181 is from left to right, and 166 is going to be from the front to the back. So the black outline is those numbers. Again, yours might be a little higher, a little shorter than that if you have a sidewalk that extends this black outline. But that'll be the rough number for that, okay? Now, for the sign itself, I'll be using the letters and numbers add-on. I've done many videos on it as well. You will need to have the letters add-on to make this look good. Banners will not make it look good, and building these blocks out of stairs, and full blocks is not going to make it look good in size. So I do recommend using this here, these letters add-on. Now for the sign, I'll be using blue terracotta, light blue concrete, light blue terracotta, and also lime concrete. Again, any of these blocks, if you do not have the exact same blocks as I use, just try to match the colors up close as possible. Now I will also be using the white terracotta, just something that's an off-white cream color, light gray terracotta, a light brown color, and then a darker shade of that color there. So gray terracotta. I'll also be using a sandstone stair, which I'll be placing upside down around the top of the build. So again, a stair like that. I'll also be using the cyan stained glass full blocks along with the door wall. So use a white wall of choice, and then the gray stained glass panes for the entrance. I'll be using numerous spots for the sandstone wall, and also from the road out on the metal pole. I'll also be using the end stone brick wall for along the back of the shipment area. Alright, that'll be for the doors. And then these sandstone brick looking blocks, it was kind of hard for me to pick. You're going to need some sort of brick block of this color. Now here we have the smooth sandstone. Alright, I almost picked that until I started looking further, and I seen this from the plenty of blocks. Now this here, don't quite like it as much, but it matches this. This is the small lapis sandstone bricks. It's got that blue through there. Now Sam's Club has a blue theme, so I will be using this along with this here. So I'll be using this block right on the bottom, and then I'll be using this block because it matches and has that color to it. But any other sandstone colored or brick color block of this will work for the bottom base. Right now, once you've got everything situated, let's go ahead and do the foundation that we have right here. Now this right here will be the front entrance. Alright, so make sure that you have everything situated, rotated, facing what you want it to face. Now we will be going, this is the front, we'll be going to the front left corner, which will be right here. Now as you see, again, I have the block of coal, something easy to count with. Alright, so go ahead and place these down like I do, and some signs. So we will have a total of 20 blocks from this corner going to the right to this block right here. Okay, so that's going to be 20 blocks. Now a lot of you ask, how many blocks is there from the front of the building to where the parking spaces are? Just make sure, guys, that you have plenty of blocks for traffic to go through. So I'm not even going to count, but I'm going to eyeball it. So from here to right here, I'm just going to estimate, let's see, 10, 20, 30, about 30, 40 blocks. All right, probably about 30, around 35 blocks. So just enough room. All right, doesn't have to be exact. And then from this corner to that border there, about the same amount. Use your common sense. Alright, so again, from this corner, you gotta have 20 blocks to this corner, right there. Now as you see, we're gonna have these 3 blocks here. And then along this way, going across from here, you'll have 7 blocks to here. And then as you see here, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there. And then along this way, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks there. Alright, now I have this other block, the glowstone. This is going to be mapping out other things like doorways and things like that. So we're going to have 4 blocks right here for this door entrance. And then here with the black, we're going to have 5. And then another 4 for this door entrance here. Okay? Now, what's on the right of it will be the same. So here, 4 blocks. And then here, 4 blocks. So again, the same as what we just did. And then from here, going across, 7 blocks to here. And then we're going to have these 3 blocks. And then again, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. Alright. Now I'm going to turn this way like this. And right here, going across to here, as you see, will be 5 blocks. Here will be another entrance, another 4 blocks. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 blocks there. Going to turn this way. Counting this block, you're going to have 1 going on across, a total of 20 blocks to this block here. So 20 right there. And then we're going to have these 2 blocks here for the doorway. We're going to have this block here, counting as number 1, going all the way down to that far corner. It's going to be a total of 100 blocks. So 100 blocks all the way to here. Alright. Now I'm going to turn this way here. Counting this as being number 1. We're going to go on down that way. Now again, from this border to this border. Again, make sure there's enough room for a couple 18-wheelers to come back and forth. 25, 30 blocks would be totally fine. So this corner being counting number 1, going on down, I got a total of 60 blocks to this here. Alright, now once you've got that 60, right here we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. After that, another 4. And then 1 single door here. Alright, now here we're going to count this as 1, going on down all the way to that corner. I have a total of 75 blocks to this back corner right here. Alright, now once you've got that 75, then we're going to count from this corner, being number 1, going down another 20 blocks to here. And then as you see, we will have 2 blocks here for a doorway. Now back here will be an electrical pad maintenance area in the back. So make sure you got these 2 blocks here marked out for that doorway. Counting this block is 1 with the black. A total of 15 blocks to this corner there. Alright, now we're going to turn this way. Counting this as 1. You're going to have a total of 7 blocks to here. And once you've got that, then you're going to turn this way like this. Counting this as block number 1. You're going to go all the way down to here, which will be a total of 25 blocks. And as you see, another doorway. This is going to be where the dumpsters are in the back. So we need an entrance in and out throwing trash away. So these 2 blocks, the dumpster door is what I have it marked. We're going to have these 4 blocks here turning this way. Going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks here. Now along the back here, we're getting to where the shipment area is. So here, counting this is 1. I've got a total of 30 blocks to right here. So once you've got that 30, you see the white blocks here, the glowstone, we have 4 sets. And each set is going to be a total of 7 blocks long. These will be the shipment delivery doors. So counting this, going across, 7 blocks. And then you're going to have 5 blocks of that black. 5 blocks in between each door. So you're going to have 4 sets of 7, as you see here, and 5 blocks in between these doors. Simple enough. Now here, counting this to this corner, I have 25 blocks to here. Alright, now turning this way, counting this as being number 1. Going on down to that corner, I have a total of 35 blocks to here. Alright. Here, going on down, I have 20 blocks to this corner. Turn this way. Now this is where the tire, lube, and express, you get your oil change and change your tires out. That's where this is here. Counting this, block is 1. Going on down, total of 9 blocks to here. We have these 3 doors right here. Same size. They're only 3 blocks apart instead of 5. So these will be 7 blocks long. TLE, tire, lube, and express door. So you got 1 there, 3 blocks, 1 there, 3 blocks, 1 there. So those 3 doors. And then with this black here, total of 7 blocks to here. This 1 single block will be 1 door, 1 single black, and then here, going across, it will be another 7. This is, I guess, is a shop door. I'm looking at this from Google Image Satellite, trying to get this just like it is in real life. So this is kind of separate from those. I think this is for shipment or some sort of shop door for the tire, lube, and express. But that's how it is. And then here, counting this being 1, going on down to that corner, I have a total of 45 blocks. Actually, to here, 45 blocks. Got a door coming in here, 4 blocks from that corner. Alright. And here we have these 3 blocks. And then counting this as being block 1, I have a total of 6 blocks to here. And then here is the cart door. This is where all the shopping carts, the cart pusher pushes them inside of here. And then from the inside, you go through the entrance and get your carts. I have a total of 9 blocks here with that. And then counting this is 1. I have a total of 14 blocks to this corner. Alright. Now you should end up connected up where we have here. Now remember guys, any of you, if you're off a number or 2 or even 5, if it's a long stretch and it's a straight stretch, just connect it up. if you're having trouble counting or yours doesn't match up anywhere through this and it's an easy fix, instead of commenting it down below in the video, just connect it up. All you got to do is just connect it. That's totally fine, as long as it looks good. Right, now once you've got that foundation, then now right here on the front, what we're going to do is, you see right here, I have the stone blocks. Alright, that's what I'm using. So right here where we started off earlier, the front left corner right here, what I'm going to do is come one block out, as you see from there, and I have the stone here. Counting that stone here is 1. I have a total of 15 blocks to this one right here. That'll be some sort of curb or sidewalk up against the building, and then I'll have 2, 2, and this second 2 here, I'll extend and connect it up across the front of this entrance. And then right here, where we have this 7, as you see here, 1 block from there, we're going to count this, and this will be 3. It's going to be a little different on this end because it's a little weird how the building is. Again, I'm trying to make this close as possible. So this is 3, and then we got 3, and then another 3. Here we have 2, 1, 1, 2. Here is number 1, counting that, total of 30 to this corner, and then just go ahead and connect it up against there like that. Alright, so once you've got that, then where we have this 3 here, we're simply going to come straight across the front, and that'll connect up right there. Now what I'm going to do is, where I have this, I am going to place this down like this here. So all of this in here, all against through here, all that filled in. Alright, now simple enough. You see where I have the stone filled in? This is what you should have across the front. Alright, now right here, please pay close attention. Now remember, I told you to get these 3 shades of colors here. Go ahead and choose the middle shade here. Not the light one, not the dark one, the middle one. That's the one we're going to be using. And also one of the brick blocks. Now remember, I gave you several choices. I'm going to be using this one here first, only because it's got that blue line there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is grab that, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the sandstone stair. I'm going to come right over here again where we've been starting at the front left corner. Now right here on top of the black, what I'll be placing is this block here. Alright, that'll go all the way down to right there. Just one layer. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is add 18 blocks of this block here. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, and so on. So go up with that block a total of 18 blocks. Alright, now once you've got that up by 18, then simply take that on down all the way across that bottom base and fill this in with that height. Alright, now once you've got that filled in from the bottom to the top, take those stairs and they will go upside down along the top, right through here, just like that. Alright, now here as you see, we will have an advertisement. It'll be blue, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this blue here. Now remember, we have 3 shades of blue, so grab the darker one. Okay? That's what color this is going to be, and we're going to count right here under the stair total of 3 blocks. And you see where this is going to be at. This is going to be a 8 by 5 with this blue, and you should have 5 blocks from this corner right here. Okay. Now once you've got that measured out, then go ahead and put in your blue. Alright, now once you've got that filled in with that blue, then right down here, as you see, I have the advertisements. Again, I'm trying to stick with the real thing in real life. So we have in white letters here, these are the small letters. Alright, we have pharmacy, optical for glasses, and then tires for the tire lube and express. Alright, now once you've got your letters on there, and yes, I do recommend getting the letters add-on, this is what you should have here. Now once you've got that, then as you see right here, I went ahead and brought this up, so let's go ahead and take a look at this, across where we have this 7 here, right before the entrance. I have the plenty of blocks add-on brick here, which is the small sandstone bricks. Again, use whatever blocks closest what you have. And I'm also going to get this one with the blue stripe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run on top of here. I'm going to come up with 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 single with this block. And then the same block is what we used right here. Remember that middle shade. You're going to go ahead and take here a total of 5 blocks. Alright. And then you're going to get this block here. Now this is the lighter shade of that brown. And you're going to go up by 11 blocks right here. Alright, so with those same numbers and same material there, we're going to carry this along here. Alright, now once you've got that brought up just like this, this is what you should have. Now right here, make sure that you have 2 blocks above this stair right here. Now right here where we brought this up, all the same materials and same height, you're going to copy that right here where this 7 across this way right here. Alright, now once you've got this second one just like this here, the same thing, then now what we're going to do is grab the 3rd shade of that brown, the darker shade. Make sure that you have these in order as we build. So grab the darker shade one, and we're going to come right here where we got this middle shade. We're going to place it there, and this is going to go straight on across, and that's going to connect up right there like that. And you're only going to have 1 row like that. Now go ahead and come up top here, grab this light shade, and we're going to go ahead and come on across. Connect that up, and then all this in here, go ahead and fill in with that block. Alright, now once you've got that filled in, as you see, I have the cross there, and that's going to be the layout for the logo. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these 4 colors here. So the dark blue, the light baby blue color, and then this blue shade here. So make sure you got these 3 close as possible, and then the lime concrete. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to come over here, and we're going to have to make sure that this is nice and centered. So right here down below where we got these 5 blocks, this block here, that make sure that that is the center of there. Okay, once you've got that, this block here, make sure you have 1 block from there. And also up here, make sure you have 1 block from there, making this from top to bottom 13 blocks, and then from left to right also 13 blocks. Alright, so once you've got this, that is going to be the template. So take your darker blue color here, and you're going to come up these 13 blocks here, and then you're going to do the same thing here. Alright, now once you've got this, now you're simply going to come up like this here and make this shape. And then you're going to come on down and connect this up, and then you're simply going to come on down this way and on across up here. Now you should have this. Now go ahead and fill this in. Alright, now once you've got that filled in with that dark blue, then now as you see, I have these two other colors right here. Okay, so grab your light blue color right here, and also your lime color here. So what you're going to do is go ahead and come inside of here like this, and you're going to place these blocks right in here like this. Now you should have this. Now grab your other shade of blue. This is going to go right here just like this. Now in real life, this logo, this green touches this lighter blue, both top and bottom does, but I tried my hardest to make this fit correctly with the letters, so this is best I could do. So once you've got this, then now you're going to need to grab your letters. Now, like I said before, these letters really make it look nice. Using the banners would not look good at all. So make sure that you guys go and grab the letters add-on. It's not really expensive, and you're going to need it further on in all of my tutorials. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the large S, A, M, and then I'm going to grab the small, medium apostrophe, and then the small. Actually, I'm going to grab the medium C, L, U, and B, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here on this block, and I'm going to place the S right there. A, M, apostrophe there, and then the S here. Alright? Now if you've done it correctly, everything measures out, you should have this block here and this block here. Perfect. Perfect fit. Like I said, I tried to make everything symmetrical and fit with this colors here and everything else. Alright? Now once you've got that, then now grab your other letters. Come right in here. C, L, U, and B. Right, now once you've got that, then right here as you see, I went ahead and put welcome here and exit here. Again, I'm trying to go by the real thing as close as possible. Now these small letters are a bit too big, and I almost didn't put them on there, but I'm going to leave them on there anyway. That's where they're going to be at. So right here is 3 blocks with this darker color. These here is 3 blocks in between, and here is 2 blocks for that. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come inside of here. I'm going to carry this along this way, and make sure you do this on the same thing on the other side as well. So take this and carry that on across. So again, do that right over here. Now remember guys, this was a very high request for a very long time, so please show some love and leave a like down below. Hype this video. Really would help me out if you hit the hype button right under this video. It'll share it and bring it across to others more, and it'll really help me out. So once you've got that there, then now go ahead and grab this one that's got the blue. or whatever block that you're using, and just come across one layer right here. Alright, and then now I'm going to go ahead and grab this block. Whatever shade that you've been using, grab that. And this is going to come right on top right here. Carry that on across, just like this. Obviously, you're going to do that on this side as well. Alright, now once you've got that on both sides, then go ahead and grab that and come right here in the middle here, between where we're going to have these doors, and simply carry this on up the same thing, just like this. Alright. Now right here on these doors, at the very bottom, I'm going to take the light gray wool. I'm going to do one door, and you can copy to the other because both will be the same. So make sure you place that across the bottom. I'm going to take the full block of cyan stained glass. I'm going to come up by 3 blocks right there, making this 4 wide. Then I'm going to grab the right wall on across there, and then I'm going to grab the green stained glass panes right on top of there. Alright, now once you've got that on both doors, this is what you should have. Now right here across the bottom does not have that brick. So if you was wondering, that's how it is in real life. Also, there is white trim all the way around this door, and that's why I used this wall here. Now saying that, this seeing through and seeing that does bother me. I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to use the white concrete right in here like that, and just to match, I'm going to do that on this side as well. So go ahead and copy that on the other door. Alright, now once you've got that, then now right up under here, just to fill this in, I'm just simply going to take this darker brown here and carry that on across. Alright, now up here, what I'm going to do is grab these stairs. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to come up one more layer across this top, like that. And now these stairs will go across the top like this, upside down, like that. And that will leave one block right in here, okay? So make sure you do that. And this will carry on around. So right here, where this goes in, these 2 blocks, simply carry this on across. And once you've got that up, then simply carry these upside down just like the other side. Alright, so right here, where this comes across this way, and then it goes from here to here, that's the section we're going to do now. So it's simply going to be like this side. So you're going to grab, you're not going to need that block. You're going to need this block, okay? It's going to be one layer like that. You're going to need this, and then the stairs up top. So right here, you're going to have that one layer here. Go here, skip these 4 for this door, and this is going to come to here. Alright, now this block will come up the same height as this here is. Right, now once you've got that brought up, this is what I went ahead and done. Again, that wall is 18, the same as the other side. I went ahead and done the same thing as what we just done on the front on this door entrance. I brought that darker shade of brown across the top of that. As you see here, real simple and easy. And then across the top, remember to grab your sandstone stairs upside down across the top, just like that. Alright, now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to grab these blocks here and also these blocks. We're going to come 15 blocks from here. So on this stone here, cutting this, going on across, we're going to be 15 blocks from there. We're going to make this 2 by 2 right here, okay? With those blocks. Having these 3 here, make sure that you have everything correct. This back of this 2 by 2 will be lined up with this white here. Alright, simple enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up right here. This will be 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. 4, let's make it the same as this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do that blue. So go ahead and carry this on up, just like that. Alright, now go ahead and grab this block. Make sure it's the same color shade as what you have here. We're going to come up right here a total of 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and take this on across. So right there. Alright. Now this 2 by 2, go ahead and come up top. Carry this on up. Alright, now right here we have 10 blocks. I'm going to shave 2 off, making it 8 blocks. Alright. After looking at it, it was a bit too high. This here will come on across here. And then this, go ahead and come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. This block should be even with this darker brown color there. Now what we're going to do is we're simply going to take this straight on across, connect that up and fill that in. Right now, as you see, that's filled in, and I went ahead and carried this on across even with that black outline there. How many of you is wondering why there's a road randomly under Sam's Club? It's just there from a long time ago, me just planning and counting things out. As you see, I have things under my world. I just cover them up. But anyway, go ahead and take this on across there, even with that black. Now once you've got that there, then now grab your sandstone stairs. That again will come here, carry that on across. Just like this here. Right now, go ahead and grab your darker shade of blue, the same color that you used on that there. And what we're going to do is we are going to come down 2 blocks from that top, so the third one down from there, okay? And then you're going to come 1 block from the edge, making this 2 blocks tall. That's going to come right on across and even that up with down below on that stone, just like that, okay? Right on the edge of that. And that will come along this way, up against where that black is there. And again, go ahead and double this up 2 blocks thick. Alright, now right on top of that, go ahead and grab your smooth quartz, carry that on across the top. Alright, now once you've got that, now down below as you see I have this marked out. That's where the poles are going to be. So with the white blocks here, it's going to be 5 blocks. And then the black blocks here is going to be the poles. So you see there's going to be 4 poles. All 4 is 5 blocks apart right there. Alright, you see where they're at here, lined up with this. Now these poles, I'm going to go ahead and use the sandstone wall. They're going to be 2 blocks tall. Then I'm going to take the metal pole and go ahead and come up top. Now if you do not have the metal pole, use a stone wall or something like that. Right now once you've got those up, this is what it should look like. Now right under here, because this is going to bother me, I'm just going to simply do that there. Alright, now I feel much better. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and come right here and come up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one will be here. Again, make sure that that's the same height as what we have here and here. So we're going to take this, all of this here, and the blue, all of this, straight down, all the way down to the far corner across the front. And then right on top of here, we're simply going to take this block, we're going to go straight on top, and this is going to go all the way down, right on top of that, all the way to that corner. Now right here you should have, this is important, 2 blocks from this stair, okay? In real life it's layered like this. I know it looks a little odd and weird, but go ahead and check it out. It's in Homewood, Birmingham, Alabama. Check this out on Google Satellite and you'll see for yourself. So take this all the way down to that far corner. Alright, now once you've got that all the way down just like this, then now go ahead and grab your smooth stone slabs, and those will go right on top of here. We're not doing the stairs across the top here, only these slabs. So that will go all the way down to the other end. Now go ahead and come down here where we've got this, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the light gray wool. Alright, from there, I'm going to go inside of here, place that there, and then here I'm going to take these out, and then the sandstone stairs I'm going to place right in here. Actually, I'm going to go on the inside here and place these. There we go. That looks much better. Now let's go ahead and come here, take a look at it. Now this is what you should have there. Alright, now here we have a fire hydrant. I have a fire hydrant tutorial how to build them on my channel. You can go ahead and check it out. If you don't have the add-on, that's totally fine. Go ahead and check that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here. From here, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to make a small pad here and place this. Right now, right here on this pad, I have it total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks by 5 this way. Alright, as you see, I have 2 fire hydrants there, and again I have a tutorial how to build them if you do not have them in that add-on. The road add-on is where they came through. Alright, now as you see right here, we have these black blocks here coming off of this by 5, and then 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of 3s. Alright, now that will be the layout for this stone right here. So where I have these black blocks, that stone is going to come on across, and then right here the last one, that last set of 3, that'll come on across all the way here, and this is going to be 3 blocks up against the building, and this is going to go all the way to the other end. Right now, right here, this is what yours should look like once you've got your wall all the way down. And right here, I have no parking signs from the road add-on. I got a couple of them on the wall, as you see there. Have the sidewalk brought down like this, and no parking lines again from the road add-on. So go ahead and do something like that. If you do not have the road add-on, then use full blocks of yellow and make some sort of design, something like that. Also, I have no parking written out right here. Again, because this is a emergency area, we have the fire hydrants right here. Alright, so that's what we have so far, and I have that yellow line going all the way down to right here. Now what we're going to do before we fill in the tops of these, we're going to go down here to this wall right here, And we're simply going to take everything that we have here, okay, all of this, we're simply going to go right on top of this black here and go all the way down to this corner right here. Everything the same exact height. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that same thing, wrap it around this way, and connect it up to here. Alright, now simple enough. This is what you should have. All of this, just like what we've been doing, all wrapped around right there, the same height, all the same blocks. Now once you've got that, then now I'm simply going to come down here. I'm going to grab this stone right here, and I'm going to have this 2 blocks right here all the way down, and just go ahead and connect this up here. Alright, now this is what mine here looks like. Really easy. Now with that stone along the bottom base of this all brought down, now what I'm going to do right here on this wall here, going all the way down to that corner there, it's going to be the same exact thing, except it's going to be down 1 block lower. So right here is going to be just like this. This is going to be the same. This is going to go all the way up. Now instead of this being even right here, I'm going to go 1 block lower, and then this is going to go along this way, and then this will go on top. So again, the same thing, just 1 block lower, and take that all the way down. Right now, once you've got that wall brought down, this is what it's going to look like. Now that will be the end for part 1. Part 2, we will add a whole lot of detail and finish this up. Also, everyone, please remember to leave a like and comment down below. And if you really want to support the channel and help me out, help me grow and spread this video and my tutorials throughout, please hype this video down below. Under this video, just hit the hype button. Please stay tuned for part 2. We will be finishing this up. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.